We are in Aspen, Colorado to install 2 Airmada AirJet shower drying systems. The Airmada shower drying system can be installed in any shower. We custom design each system to best suit the space. This first shower has the timer switch installed in a location that is convenient to turn on after showering. Our timer can also be swapped out for another style timer or smart home timer. Each system comes with a detailed layout, installation manual, and spec sheet. Here we have an AirJet nozzle base installed above the bench to dry across the seat. 2 AirJet linear bases are installed at the bottom of the box bench, which will dry across the floor. Flexible tubing attaches to each male adapter on the AirJet linear base using provided double wire clamps. All rough-in bases must be perpendicular to the side wall or ceiling it is coming through for the trim to sit flush. The penetrating hole must be within 1/8 of an inch or less to the size of the rough-in base. Flexible tubing lines need to be free of kinks and sharp bends. Use elbows provided. Flexible tubing lines run from the rough-in bases to each port on the manifold. Holes are drilled in framing to allow the flexible tubing run to the manifold. Nail plates are used to protect tubing. Make sure your tubing lines are clear and without kinks. Plumber's tape can be used as needed. Double wire clamps are used to attach the flexible tubing to each port on the manifold. The manifold is attached to the framing using provided 2-inch PVC steel straps. The AirJet linear bases are attached to framing using 1 to 2 screws per side and are tightened to 90%. The AirJet linear bases are made to fit in between studs and are adjustable. The AirJet linear nozzles can either be installed to sit flush with the finish or inset. See installation manual for specific instructions on depth placement. The second shower in this house utilizes a slightly different layout. The timer switch has been installed outside the shower where it is most convenient. Our timer can be swapped out if desired for another timer. Detailed layout, installation manual, and spec sheet are provided. In this particular shower, we have an AirJet linear base installed and flexible tubing attached to each male adapter using double wire clamps. Elbows have been used to prevent kinks and bends in the tubing. Holes are drilled in framing to run flexible tubing lines and nail plates are installed. The manifold is attached to the framing using provided PVC steel straps. The manifold can be installed above or beside the shower. Tubing can be strapped to nearby PVC or framing if needed for tube management. Here we have AirJet nozzle bases installed above each shelf in a niche to dry down. AirJet nozzle bases are attached to framing using 2 screws tightened to 90%. See installation manual for depth placement. Elbows are used to avoid kinks and sharp turns in the tubing. The AirJet systems allow great flexibility and customization for each shower. The motors can be installed up to 50 feet from each shower. They need to be installed in a conditioned space that is accessible. PVC slides into the base of each motor. Motors can be installed horizontally or vertically and come with a mounting bracket. Motors plug into a 120 outlet and amperage information can be found on our spec sheet. An electrical box is installed next to each outlet to hold the relay. See installation manual and spec sheet for detailed instructions. Stay tuned for our next video where we will install the shower drying system trim and show you the finished showers.